Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Marissa McGarry. If you're new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I make videos every week about the things that I love to do and also how to live a healthy lifestyle while being a busy person. So today, what I have made for you are some delicious healthy pumpkin oat muffins, and these are really great for like breakfast. Really great for just a quick snack. I enjoy putting a little bit of peanut butter on them or popping them in the microwave for a few seconds, but they're really fluffy, really nourishing, and very healthy. They have very low sugar. It's mostly natural sugar from honey. So hope you enjoy this recipe, and if you make it, don't forget to send me a picture on Instagram. You can tag me, and I would love to see if you're enjoying these muffins as much as I am. All right, please enjoy. Step one, of course, is to preheat the oven to 325, and I'm gonna get my ingredients ready. I've got coconut oil, honey, eggs, pumpkin, some almond milk, and some pumpkin pie spice, baking soda, vanilla, it's gonna roll away, salt, and some whole wheat flour, and some old-fashioned rolled oats. I'll have all the measurements in the description box. You're gonna take your first bowl, and this is kind of for your wet ingredients. I have my coconut oil, which I melted about 15 minutes ago. You don't want it to be super hot or else it will like cook the eggs when you add the eggs in. So I have my coconut oil that's now room temperature, and then I've got my honey, which I also melted and let get to room temperature. I buy local honey, so it kind of comes out in a little bit thicker consistency than like the Honey Bear honey. So I have to melt it to get it out of the jar a little bit. So both of those mix together a little bit. They won't mix really well until you crack the eggs in, but gave it a stir anyway with my whisk. And then we crack the eggs in. I have 2 farm fresh eggs here. Love my farm fresh eggs that I get from my friend Tiffany. Oh, they're so good. And look at that one-handed crack method I am perfecting. It's fantastic. Very proud of myself. I'm gonna whisk all of this together in my bowl, and you'll see the oil gets a little better incorporated now that we've mixed all of the wet ingredients together. Okay, and once those have been incorporated, I'm gonna add in my pumpkin. Such a pretty color. By the way, my dog loves pumpkin. I'll just put some in his food bowl and he will go to town on it. So I have put about a cup of pumpkin in, and then I'm gonna add my 1/4 cup here of almond milk and start stirring these together. I started with a spatula here, as you can see, but I'm going to use a whisk instead. It's a little bit more efficient and faster. I'm gonna start adding my dry ingredients, starting with the pumpkin pie spice. I got this from Trader Joe's, by the way, and you can just pop the little shaker part off and try and dunk your spoon in, which doesn't work. So I'm just gonna hit this up. I think it's 2 teaspoons. Next is baking powder. No, baking soda, sorry. Baking soda. I've got my salt, some vanilla. I love the smell of vanilla. And whisk away. I'm gonna put this big bowl in here and start mixing my dry ingredients together, starting with whole wheat flour. And you can use whatever flour that you have. I like whole wheat flour, but you can use things like almond flour, coconut flour, whatever. And then you're gonna add some old-fashioned oats into the mix here. And you're going to just mix these together a little bit, slightly incorporate them together before you add the wet mixture in. All right, now I'm pouring in my wet mixture, the pumpkin puree, whatever you wanna call that. And I'm gonna mix all of this together. Super easy, you guys. Don't even need to use like a KitchenAid mixer or hand mixer or anything. You can just do it all in one bowl, which I really like. You don't have to even use 2 bowls like I did. You can just do it literally all in one bowl. All right, I've got my little muffin pan here, and I want to get some of those silicone liners, but for now I'm just going to spray with some coconut oil spray. I got this at Trader Joe's as well, and spray everything up. And then I like to take these scoopers. This is like a large size. I think it's perfect for the size of muffin that I want to make, and it's so fast and easy. So I think these are technically like ice cream scoopers, but I will link some on Amazon because I have a large one and a small one, and I use both of them all the time for all sorts of cooking. All right, next up is some little toppings on the muffins. So first I'm gonna sprinkle some sugar on top. I was using some coconut palm sugar, but you can use a myriad of different sugars, including like a chunky sugar that would be really good. And I will post that in the recipe down below. Then I like to sprinkle some of the oats on top. It just kind of adds a nice texture. And on some of the muffins, I didn't show here in this video, but I did put some walnuts on top as well. You could add those into the mixture, but my husband didn't want walnuts, so I just stuck some on top. All right, in the oven we go for 22 minutes is perfect, and they come out nice and fluffy. You'll see when I bite into one here in just a second, but the texture of these is awesome. And I love the like fluffiness. They're not too dense. I feel like I can have two without overdoing it. So they turned out perfectly. I like to just pop them on a little cooling rack for a few minutes and marvel at my beautiful creation. Alright guys, well that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed, and if you enjoy the cooking videos, let me know because I'm cooking all the time, so I'd be happy to do some more recipes for you. And please also don't forget to subscribe. It's free and it helps support me, and I know that you'll find some other content here on my channel interesting to you, so feel free to check it out. Hope you have a great and delicious fall, and I will catch you next week in the next video.